Welcome back to Vast Vault. I am one of three of your hosts. My name is Daniel. I've got Cameron and Joseph with me today. We are going to be discussing in this video the next three drops, which are in the next 3 days. So exciting times to be a bot, even though there's only comics tomorrow. But I'll take it away. The first, and for me, the most exciting drop is obviously the Mighties, to be honest. I mean, there's rumours, Cameron, you mentioned multiple times, that a game might potentially be coming out, which is...
I am fully convinced that we will get gamification for the Marvel Mighties. I am doubling down on it. I have the 2 original Mighty sets just for that reason alone. So I think there will definitely be a Marvel Mighties game where the characters will be used and you will see prices skyrocket for all of them.
I think, honestly, I think all the Mighties for now have not looked nice visually, but I think the next Marvel Mighties that are going to release literally on Friday, look amazing. So I'd say let's watch the video, let's see the Mighties, and then let's kind of just discuss on prices that we think are going to be on the market, because generally Cameron's said that all the Mighties have dropped for 13 gems, I think.
Yeah.
So we'll just discuss what we think it will be on the market, and then we'll speak about a drop I'm personally excited for, which is Mickey and Friends. So let's get on with looking at the Marvel Mighties.
Yeah, I mean, having some sort of background shit behind it, that's pretty cool. I don't know which one you guys are the most excited for. I think the secret rare is the Spider-Man.
What character is this?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm lost because
I don't know what character.
This is Spider-Gwen. That's Green Goblin. I think Green Goblin looks sick.
Yeah, he looks sick.
I think that's Spider-Woman.
Like a Funko Pop even. That's the Black Cat.
Yeah, Spider-Woman, the girl. You guys didn't know who it was.
I think all of these characters are probably going to be appearing in the Into the Spider-Verse Part 1.
Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's going to say at the bottom. So obviously... Oh god, why is it called Ghost Spider?
This is Ghost Spider. But it's
Spider-Gwen, bro.
We know it's Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, but I feel like in this, it'll be FA Ghost Spider, not FA...
It probably will. Spider-Woman, yeah.
Spider-Woman.
Black Cat. She looks clapped. But anyway, Green Goblin. Yeah, Green Goblin's always the ultra rare.
Spider-Man.
I'm going to put this out there right now. I'm getting this on market if I don't get him on drop.
You're going to get the first secret rare Mighty.
He's my favorite Spider-Man. He's coming into my vault. I don't care if I have to sell everything, just get him.
You heard it here. Malice will be letting go of his whole
sell his soul
for a
Spider-Man 2099.
It is the first secret rare Mighty.
He's confirmed in Into the Spider-Verse, the new one. Yeah, I know.
What do you think he'll be going for, Joseph?
A secret rare.
He's the first secret rare Marvel Mighty, according to Cam.
And for perspective, what is it? Doctor Doom and Red Skull are currently at like between 1 and 1.5k.
They weren't even that. Yeah, they were rares. I think this guy's on day after market. I'd say maybe not day after market. On the day of market open, on the day of the drop, I think maybe 1.6k easily. 1.5.
1.6k. But you have to take into account this drop is coming right before the Disney drop.
Yeah, but people got shagged with the Batman Battles collectible. Don't forget, a lot of people have gems there.
Like, I know you, Joseph, you mentioned you're really looking forward to the Mickey Mouse and Friends. And don't get me wrong, first lenticular set in VV as far as I'm aware. But Marvel Mighties, the Fantastic Four set, cool if you're into that, amazing, nice. Season 2.
Look how good he looks.
I think these definitely have like the most unique.
Yeah.
Look, he's a little cape. He's a little cape and everything. Look at the back of him. And we don't know if any of these are animated or not. These could be the first animated ones.
True.
Not true.
But I mean, we don't have actual animated ones.
Even common Spider-Man, Marvel Mighty. I mean, we're looking at what? It's not going to be FE or FA or any of that jazz anyway.
I think if you apply VV logic to it, if it's Spider-Man, it tends to just be overpriced. Well, not overpriced, but it's definitely like priced higher than anything else.
Of course. So what? 200 gems 2 days after? Let's say.
I think on the day it will get to 200.
I think if we look at the
150.
If we look at the OG Mighties, like Captain America and stuff like that, that's his first. Like he's only gotten over 200 recently, and they released last March, was it, or something like that? So it took almost a full year for them to get up in price.
I feel like people are just waking up to the Mighties, though. I don't know. That's
they don't look that great. The other Mighties don't look that great.
But will this count? This is not going to be an FA Spider-Man for the common.
It's still the first Spider-Man in Marvel Mighties. And if people are waking up to the potential of it being a game, I feel like that will definitely.
Goblin looks fantastic.
How many editions is it gonna have?
We don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
If,
I think
if the Disney stuff is like around the 13K mark, then these have to be up around 13K as well. So how many is there in total? There's 5, right?
Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, Black Cat, Green Goblin, Spider-Man 2099.
Ghost Spider.
And Ghost Spider's a 6.
There's 6 in total.
I think Spider-Man on day when market opens, I think is gonna go for maybe 100. 100 between 100 and 120.
I will go with 100. I will go with 100.
Between 100 and 120, I think Ghost Spider will honestly not be that far up. 120 to 140. Or is she? Oh, is Spider-Woman uncommon?
Right. I think Spider-Woman will perform worse than Spider-Man. I think 100%. Spider-Woman will do worse than Spider-Man.
She's gonna be around the 60 or 80.
Yeah.
But still, Spider-Man.
Cool,
I think Spider-Woman will go between 60 and 80.
Ghost Spider-Woman. There's probably a reason that BV are launching Spider-Woman. She'll probably be in Spider-Verse. So I'd obviously hold on to it if it is performing worse than Spider-Man until she gets.
If I learned anything from these, it's you keep them. Like especially after launch, if prices dip, keep them. If they're FA, the FA tag is like so powerful in VV. Like there will only be one first appearance of anything. Like you saw it with like Invisible Woman, you saw it with Storm, you saw it with Deadpool, you saw it with Groot. If it has an FA tag, it eventually has to go up because there is only one first appearance of everything.
And these are collectibles where when they were launched or being spoken about launching, they were viewed as memes, nothing more really than memes.
Exactly.
People were dissing it because of the sweater, and Groot is obviously the Christmas tree. Storm
was a joke.
Yeah, and look at where they are before this whole dip because of the battle statue dip because of the mini.
Big ups to Storm.
Yeah, exactly. Storm has, I think she went up to 140, and she was chilling at 40 gems for so long because nobody liked her, and now she's back. I think.
Even her animated was. I remember speaking to you, Cam, about it a couple of months ago. I was like, "Why, like the Secret Rare animated? It looks really cool. How is it so cheap?" And you mentioned that, which is the whole meme in the community. But I mean, we've got the Daredevil drop tomorrow as well. Before moving.
Well, by the time the video comes out, it will be today. Later.
I mean, I'm speaking from my future self. I know I'm not going to get one because comics are just impossible these days, to be completely honest. I'm really looking forward to the Friday and Saturday drops. My prediction for Spider-Man, you guys said 100 to 120, both of you.
Yeah.
I'm going to say on open day, as soon as this launched, I'm taking into consideration we have a drop on Saturday, so I'm going to say 70 to 80, which if it is anywhere near that, I'm going to be definitely grabbing one if I don't get the drop. Who have we got after that?
Let's play, Cam. We'll just go through the list on the video.
Right.
So Ghost Spider is common as well.
So
with me, since I said Spider-Man is 100 to 120, I would say Ghost Spider, as cool as she looks, will probably be, I would say be a bit lower than Spider-Man, but I wouldn't say like drastically, like I wouldn't say like 80, I would say literally around the same price, or like 1 to 110 or 90 to 110, around that.
This is open day we're talking, right? The first, as soon as the market opens. Okay, interesting.
Not as soon, because bots manipulate it, and then...
I think you're going to have a lot of people going for her just for the FA tag. Spider-Man doesn't have it. Well, Spider-Man should have
it. She will have the FA tag.
So we'll see how much pull FA tag has over Spider-Man, but I think she will outperform him by a little bit. It won't be huge.
What do you guys think? Let's skip past the fact of open day, because the open day price to 7 days later price when it's more established. Where do you guys see Spider-Man in a week? Do you see it touching that 200? Do you see it sitting at 100 to 120?
It would depend if they release another trailer for the Spider-Verse film.
I think Spider-Man will stay between the 100 and 150 range. I don't think it'll go over it. I don't think it'll go over it.
He's going to pump.
Because
there's many Spider-Man in the market.
I
ain't buying anything.
if I pull one of the higher editions, like the secret rare or ultra rare, I tend to buy the ones below it. But right now, I'm just stockpiling gems because I feel like February is going to be a very busy month for VV, and I have my fingers in enough pies as it is, so I don't need to like get steamloader. Pokemon, when Pokemon?
Cough, cough.
Spider-Man Day. Cough, cough.
Spider-Man Day.
Exactly.
Yeah. Spider-Woman, uncommon. Sorry, apologies. I did say rare earlier. Where are we seeing the uncommon sitting at?
I see the uncommon forming worse than both the commons.
I agree.
So 60 to 80.
You
Not
think,
even, maybe 40 to 60.
Ooh.
I think she will struggle to hit the 100 mark. I think.
But she will be FA as well.
She will be FA, but I feel like everyone's going to be, like, she's going to get lost in the whole hype.
Yeah, I think initially she'll be 40 to 60. I don't think it will be more than that.
I mean, when she does eventually, when Spider-Verse obviously 2 comes out and she eventually goes out there, obviously if she's going for 40 and you're expecting more, I'd definitely recommend holding.
Yeah, definitely.
100%.
Black Cat.
FA tag. Black Cat is
I know nothing about her.
She's another lover of our lovely Peter Parker.
If we compare this Black Cat, because she's a Marvel Mighty who's rare, the other Marvel Mighty who was also rare in a film which I thought was personally quite good, but obviously the Mighties when they were launched didn't do great. I think his Ajax is the rare for the Eternals Marvel Mighties. The floor price before the video started was around 160 at the moment for that rare.
It took a long time to get there because I got her on drop and she stayed at 60 gems for so long.
Yeah, but Black Cat is way bigger than any of the Eternals.
That's what I mean.
Black Cat is, let's say, as big as Black Cat is as big as, let's say, Gwen and MJ at a point in the comics.
But I feel like to the audience, the general VV audience, they're not going to.
A lot of them know Marvel, man.
I know, but I think you'll see Spider-Gwen, you'll recognize Spider-Gwen immediately.
Yeah, because of that. I think she will stay around the 100 mark. Because of the rare, I think she'll jump up to 200.
I think she'll be between 200 and 250, not because of the character she is, but because of the rarity.
And FA.
Yeah,
I agree.
So I think she's FA and rare. Regardless of her character or wherever she is in the Marvel universe, I think she'll be 200, 250 just because of the rarity that she is.
Yeah, I agree. 600 easily.
Yeah, straight up.
600 to 800.
If he's below 500, I'm shocked.
Just look at him, bro.
Nobody is dropping him below 500.
I mean, he's the first. Ultra
he's
rare.
Gonna get an FA.
Ultra rare Doctor Doom is currently at 1.3k.
Yeah.
Ultra rare Green Goblin. Are we really saying 600? Look, I get it.
I'm saying 600 to 800.
We're in a different marketplace at the moment, though. Realistically, we've got a lot more users than previously. I think we have to adjust to the current marketplace.
I think Green Goblin should be over 1k, but I don't think he's going to be 1k this week.
No,
I
think in the long term he's definitely going to slap over 1k because it's Green Goblin.
Yeah, like he's in the same ballpark as Red Skull and Doctor Doom. Exactly. Like he should be over 1k.
If we're talking about the recent performance of William Dafoe in the film as well and how much he portrayed Green Goblin, surely he's not going to be under 1k in 7 days. I'm not talking about after launch because we obviously have a drop straight away the next day, but when it settles a little bit, I don't see him being less than 1k because of the character he is. Yeah. He'll be an FA as well. This will be huge, I think. I think Green Goblin will be huge.
Then we're looking at the gap between the rare and the ultra rare. You're going to have, as we predict, the rare to be between 200 and 250, and then you're looking at Goblin 800-ish. That's a huge gap. So I'm wondering, will the rest of the Mighties follow Goblin in prices? Everyone will look at the ultra rare and scale it down from there, or is there just going to be this massive gap in the market where the rare is at 250 and then we have Goblin like way up at 800? Like it'll be very interesting to see how that goes.
Because the other ultra rare, I'm just looking at it now, the other ultra rare in the Eternals part is Fina, who's sitting at 500 at the moment as a floor price. But if you look at the rare, which is Sprite, she's sitting at 100. So you're looking at a 400 gem gap.
Yeah, exactly.
Just in the Eternals one anyway. But Joseph, you're saying sort of 600 on open day, Where do you see that in about a week?
800. 6 to 800.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Okay.
He should be over 1k, but I don't think he'll go over 1k.
Not for now.
Unless the additions are weird on this and like they're super low for some reason. But with the secret rare, like, how many red skulls is there? There's only like, is it like less than 2k red skulls or something?
No, there's barely.
Hold on, I'll check.
There's 93 on the market at the moment.
And then how many was in total? There was.
What are we looking at?
4.8k.
Yeah. So if we're looking at under 5,000 editions for a Green Goblin Ultra Rare first appearance, then, I mean, it's doing numbers, let's be honest.
No, we just need to wait for the additions.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, disclaimer, we obviously haven't heard the additions yet if you're watching this video when it's been launched. And the first secret rare, Marvel Mighty.
Easy 1k.
I'm saying he's over 2k. I'm saying he'll be over 2k.
I'm with you, Cameron, on that one. I think over 2k. Open day prices, because of the delay of getting additions to people, sometimes affect the market so drastically. I've seen it so many times. Personally, we spoke about the statue as well when it was at 800, and then 2 hours later, when more people got their additions, it was on over 2.2k.
How many editions do you think is going to be the secret rare?
If
I've got no knowledge on Mighties.
If we're talking Green Goblin, the Ultra Rare, which was Red Skull, was 4,800?
4,800 editions.
If we're going to say Green Goblin has that, this is going to have what, like 2,000? 2,500?
1.92.
I wouldn't be shocked if it was 1,200 editions.
Wow.
Around there.
It all depends on the editions with the prices.
He's going to the moon. But that's with the Mighties, which is on Friday.